Welcome, everybody. John Zager. How's everybody doing this morning? Good? Good. Um, so it's early still. I've been to the gym. I think I'll take that hat off. Try to see if I can get a little more presentable. Sorry, you guys. Been doing a bunch of stuff already this morning. And been thinking about the YouTube, but the hell, that's good enough. You guys will get used to it, I'm sure. So, wanted to talk to you a little bit about. I'm going to turn this back on for a minute. Sorry, I haven't gotten everything organized. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. But so I listened to some YouTube yesterday and kind of got some new information. Wrote a blog about it. Please go listen to the blog. Go read the blog. The blog was pretty good. And it kind of talked about some things that I now question that I hadn't questioned before. I keep getting the blurriness in that glasses when I put this on, and I'm not quite sure how to remedy that. But we'll go with this for right now anyway. So here's the way I understand it based on the science that I read about and is reported back to me. Regular coffee this morning, different brand, different flavor. I like it. I might get it another day. Yeah, I do like it. It's different than the normal stuff I've been getting day after day after day. So, wonder if that'll work. Probably not. So we have source, and of course source is just pure energy, which we all know. Some people call source God, the creator. And there were angels alongside. This is a long, long time ago. I don't have the years remembered and all the hundreds of thousands of millions of quadrillion years ago, before there was creation. There was source, and then there became angels. And angels were good and bad. There were good angels and bad angels, and source, or God, however you want to put it, sent the bad angels down to planet Earth, right? And planet Earth had been created, and humans were created, and the Bible kind of kicks in, with Genesis and creation. And bits and pieces here and there, it talks about the bad angels being sent down out of heaven, if you buy the concept of heaven. And they came down, and just to kind of use some descriptive words, they raped and pillaged when they came down here, and it was not for the better. And there became Satan, Lucifer, which was a fallen angel. Here's the part that's presented to me now, and it is difficult to kind of settle with, but it talks about if God was able to create Satan, the devil, Lucifer, isn't he, in fact, all-knowing, somewhat the devil? If all the bad stuff that has gone on with the angels, bad angels being sent down here, doesn't he, source, then understand all the negative stuff that goes along with destruction? Bad angels, bad people, bad this, that, and the other thing. Then isn't he, in a sense, all-knowing about how to be bad? And of course the answer is yes, he's all-knowing. Of course he is. Then the other bit of information that came across was, if he knows all the bad stuff as much as he knows all the good stuff, right, then is that a justification for being putting onto our planet, onto our species, onto humans, disease, sickness, ill health, hatred, anger, death and dying of infants and small children, and tragedies, and all of the destruction to people? Isn't that then a God thing, a source thing, a creation thing? That's a lot of negatives, and there's a lot of people, as you read, that are saying, that question, why does God need to have disease, for instance, using just one? Why does God or source need to have disease and people dying and suffering and hardship and just an awful lot of negative things going on to people that did not act in a manner to attract that? And isn't that then, in fact, again, another example of God being disease and all the negative stuff that goes along with that? Killing of children. Why do we need a children's hospital? Why do we need cancer with children? Why do we need that sort of stuff going on from a creator, a God, an all-good, all-knowing, all-caring, all-loving? So this is what's being presented last night as I laid up kind of late watching these YouTube videos about making this comparison. And then the connection goes on to are not the fallen angels aliens? Because aliens have a supernatural ability to somewhat know all, do all. I mean, they're coming down here and altering DNA in people. They're abducting people, to alter the DNA. They're doing things that are beyond science capabilities, even. So, there was Source, there were angels, there were good and bad angels, there were aliens, good and bad aliens. And the last part they introduced was, how does all that have to do with spirituality in the church? This is kind of a reach, but it's not. If the church is about blessings and grace and prayer and goodness and kindness and love, how do we connect Source, aliens, and angels to church, religion, spirituality? How do we make that connection? And there were some people that, I don't know, fairly notable people as far as I know, that are questioning how come parts of the Bible have been left out, and they, as you go and find them and read them, seem in opposition to Source. Have we been given some lies and misinformation? And what's going on with that? Is everything in the Bible truthful, or is it slanted? How come there's so much defense of God, Source, Creator, of disease, destruction, pain, and suffering? I guess I'm not willing to jump on the bandwagon as I was when I was a child and agree to everything that was taught to me. I think all of our lives, my life anyway, has had some pain, suffering, discomfort, not so good things, lack, poverty. I'm not sure I was out there every day advocating that I suffer like that, or that you suffer, or anybody suffers like that. So anyway, the information I was running through yesterday called into question, is everything accurate that we're getting? They're now talking about, there's different species of aliens, and they're now talking about there's a couple, 2, 3 species of aliens that are Earth, human, and kind of feel like they want to inflict more harm than good. So anyway, that's kind of a complicated ball of wax I just explained. Clearly, I don't have it absolutely clear in my head, but I'm trying to present to you some of the information that I recall in listening to the YouTubes. And it made me second guess, is my understanding correct based on what I learned when I was a little kid? God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.